Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This we get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news. Economic data is light today, but we await signals from the building Wall Street earnings season. Markets seem positive about what's ahead. Meanwhile, in the US, mortgage applications fell very sharply last week from the prior week, down 17% and the most in 9 years, excluding the pandemic. And that was on top of the more than 5% drop the prior week. The reason is that benchmark mortgage interest rates have been rising for 3 weeks and are now at a 2-month high of 6.52% for the standard 30-year mortgage. And Canadian housing starts came in at 224,000 annual rate in September, 18,800 for the month, less than expected, but more than August. And Japanese machinery orders, excluding those for ships and electric power companies, fell 3.4% in the year to August from the same period a year ago. This is a large miss because they're expected to rise 3.6% on that same basis. It was the 5th drop so far this year. Orders for those excluded items, the ships and electric power companies, were quite good, however, mitigating the fall. And the Bank of Thailand unexpectedly cut its key interest rate by 25 basis points to 2.25% during its October meeting late yesterday, marking the first rate cut since early 2020. It was a move long advocated by their government, but was still not expected. They have a sluggish economy. Inflation is now below the lower end of its target range of between 1% and 3% there. And Indian exports remained quite lackluster in September at $34.6 billion and virtually unchanged from a year ago. India is no export powerhouse yet. Imports were $55.4 billion, so they ran yet another trade deficit, and they've been doing that since 1997. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now at just on 4.01% and down 3 basis points from yesterday. And the price of gold will start today at $2,670 an ounce and up $9 from yesterday and a new all-time high. And oil prices are holding lower at just on $70.50 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price is still just under $74.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar starts today at 60.6 US cents and down 20 basis points from yesterday. Against the Aussie, we're up 20 basis points at 90.9 Australian cents. Against a euro, we've dipped 10 basis points to 55.7 euro cents. That all means our trade weighted index starts today at just under 69.2 and marginally lower than this time yesterday. You can get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again tomorrow.